Ma Jr., what did you want to be when you were young? What did you want to be when you grew up?
An actor.
He never grew up, folks.
I never grew up.
That question doesn't apply to him.
And I knew that I wanted to be an actor since I was 5 years old. And I was just saying the other day that it's like a real blessing to know what you want to do.
Yeah.
From a very young age. And I followed it all the way. And I never wanted to be anything else. Had I chosen to do anything else, maybe I would have gone into history, because I like American history, so maybe a history professor.
What would you say to somebody who thinks they want to get into acting but they're not sure?
I would say, take improv classes. Mm-hmm. Do a play. I always say do plays. I love doing plays. I continue to do plays to this day. So if you don't know if you want to or not, you can't. You have to just go and do it. There's certain sayings that really like hit right to the core. Just do it, like Nike says, is a great one. Apple says think different. I love those things. They're just really simple. I think the most poignant statements are simple statements.
Right. Good. Very good. Very good. Let's see here. Somebody asked here. Sorry, these questions are flying by in front of us.
Richard, why you no answer? What did that say?
Yeah, Richard, why you no answer?
Why you no answer? Because I don't know. Here it is. They're just flying by.
They're just
slow down. You're moving too fast.
Slow down, people.
Richard's birthday is coming up, right? Yes, it is.
Really? Your birthday's coming up?
July 29th. I'm going to be 22 years old.
Whatever you do, folks, do not send him Invader Zim memorabilia. He is a little backlogged right now with all the Invader Zim stuff. Let's see here.
You do not like Zim?
Somebody, let's see here. Okay, well, we have to ask this one. What's your favorite Invader Zim episode?
Oh, geez, I have asked that one so often, and it's hard for me to choose. I know that I like Pastulio, because it has my favorite Zim line in, and if you're fans out there, you all know what my favorite line is. It's, "Grr! Why was there bacon in the soap?" I love that line. I love Planet Jackers. I love Walk of Doom. I love Plague of Babies. I love that one a lot. I love so many of them.
Wow.
Can't pick one.
Let's see here. Here's a really good question. Invader of Death asks, what is your favorite color?
Plaid. Is that a color? No, plaid is not. I like slate blue. Slate blue.
Slate blue. Okay.
I like earth tones. I'm an earth tone person. See, my shirt's kind of earth tone.
Yeah.
Right? Brownish.
Well, you're a very earthy kind
of guy.
I'm
an earthy guy. I'm a hippie.
That's actually dirt in the mug. He's drinking mud right now.
It is. I drink so much mud.
So, let's move on to the second step for voice artists.
Step 2, a willingness to play pretend. So many people come to me that want to do voiceover, and they just cannot let themselves go. You hear this? They not really pretend that it's really happening to them. So this willingness to play pretend is entering a secondary reality. And we do it every day of our life. We enter secondary realities without even thinking about it. Perfect example. Let's assume, have you ever been late on a bill? You ever been late paying a bill? You probably haven't, but let's say you have.
I don't know if I want to admit this on camera.
Yes, okay. So let's say you're late
currently or
in your life. In your life.
In the past, years and years ago, yes.
Okay,
yes.
So you're late paying a bill, and all of a sudden the phone calls start. Because you're late, and all of a sudden your mind starts to reel. Oh my gosh, they're going to ruin my credit. They're going to raise my interest rate 15%. And we start to think all these things. Our mind starts to spiral, we call it. Right. We're spiraling. Or if you're going out on a blind date, let's say, well, what if they're ugly? What if I really hate them? I have to have a friend call me. But what if they're really cute? What if they don't like me? We start thinking all these questions, and our mind starts to spiral. That is the same thing we have to do in our stories. We have to start thinking the questions. Well, why am I doing this? What's happening in the story? What, who, what, where, when, why? And the mind starts to work as a muscle. The imagination is a muscle, and we start to think. And what happens is we speak from our beliefs. You've heard this a million times. We speak based on what we think to be true. That's entering a secondary reality. We have to enter that secondary reality. So I help people ask themselves the questions that help take them into that world.
Is there such a thing as a tertiary reality?
I don't know what a tertiary is. Yes, there is no such thing as a tertiary reality.
No such thing, folks. You heard it here.
Yes.
Here's a good question. Suzanne asked, do you have
Yes, I do play video games. Sorry, go ahead. Yes, go ahead, Suzanne.
Do you have any routine warm-ups that you do before you perform?
No, I don't. I'm not like those actors that, they go, mum, red leather, yellow leather, mum. You and I have done shows together. Have you ever seen me do any kind of a warm-up?
Never.
Never.
In fact, he doesn't even rehearse.
I really don't.
He just shows up, we haven't even run the lines, and he's like...
Yeah,
he's got the lines written on the back of his hands.
I have a earpiece like Marlon Brando.
Right.
Oh, I know it was Bassini.
Do you do anything at all in terms of stretching, deep breathing, anything like that?
I drink water because I know, for voiceover in particular, my characters are always pretty maniacal, harsh on the vocal cords characters.
Yeah.
So I drink a lot of water. Interestingly enough, Pavarotti, before he died, he did this interview where he was talking about, in the beginning of his career, he used to be like the total Devo guy, where he would spray his throat and he'd wear the...
He was in Devo?
He was in Devo.
Ah.
And he would, wear the scarves, and he would be he wouldn't talk. He wouldn't talk for, days, because he's about to sing. And he had the worst time, and he wasn't getting bookings. And then he said, you know what? I'm just going to live my life. I'm going to eat what I want, sleep late as I want, get up when I want, drink what I want, and I'm going to enjoy life. And his career just went...
Wow.
Yeah. And so now I sing.
So I am on the right track.
You are on the right track,
Good.
yes.
Yeah, because I let myself go a long time ago.
Let yourself go, please.
Somebody asks here, let's see here. Gosh, we have so many things coming through. A lot of Invader Zim fans are here tonight. Somebody was asking about fan fiction. Have you seen fan fiction by Invader Zim fans?
I don't pay attention to the fan fiction. Sorry, kids. I don't know anything about Dib and Zim and Gaz and Gur and Grar and Tack and Zim. I don't pay attention to it. Sorry.
You don't know anything about it?
I've heard of it.
Rattle off those names
I've heard
fast.
of it. Well, they're my castmates.
Let's see here.
Hard.
People want Richard to say various things, which could get him into legal trouble. So remember, folks, we are on camera here. Let's see here. Oh, goodness. My goodness.
You scroll down and
I can't keep up. I can't keep up.
Who's the fastest typer out there?
My goodness.
Richard, what? You're just yelling. Who was it that just yelled at me? Richard!
Here's a good one. What is your favorite type of celery?
Celery?
Celery.
Crunchy.
Crunchy.
Because,
there are many
yes,
varieties of celery.
Crunchy and green, preferably.
Yes. But I mean, do you like it with anything? Peanut butter?
I'm not a big celery guy.
No?
No, I'll put it in my tuna, but that's about it.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well,
I like carrots.
Somebody asked about your favorite video games. You said you do play video games.
I love my video games. Literally the games that I've been in, I play all those games. I played Brutal Legend, Psychonauts, Destroy All Humans. I'm a huge Ratchet and Clank guy. I love Ratchet and Clank, and it's because of my love of Ratchet and Clank that I was hired to do Ratchet and Clank.
Wow.
I was working on another video game for Insomniac Games, and the creators of the game were right there, and I said, I love that game, and I proceeded to tell them everything about my favorite weapons, and, how it was so hard to get the bolts in the original game, and all these things, the challenges I liked, and I didn't think, oh my gosh, you really are a fan. I said, yes, I loved it. And Jackie Wyrock, who was working for the company at the time, who hired me originally, the next time they did Ratchet and Clank, they put me in the game. I was the Zony.
Wow.
Zony. Yeah, so I love that.
Usually when I gush about how much I love their stuff, I'm not allowed back.
I don't know. I'm just like
Did you have
diehard
puppets,
fan.
Though?
I didn't bring the puppets.
See, I shouldn't do that.
Am I on?
Yes.
Am I on?
Shouldn't have even mentioned that.